Alright, this is my last vlog for the semester. This is kind of just a wrap up of everything I've learned so far with this experience. And I'll just start by saying it's been a huge growth from starting way back in September, August or September, doing the part-time stuff, and then really jumping in this past semester and taking a lot more control of classes and of the teaching and assessment of the students. It's been a really big jump, and it's taught me a huge amount from what I can tell so far. Just reflecting back and looking at past videos and plans, you just can really see the growth through these archives. And I think it's the vlogs and the videos and the reflections have been a great way of kind of keeping us accountable, of watching ourselves and seeing how far we've come. The biggest thing for me is has been conducting. I was pretty bad or average, I guess. I don't know. When I first started, I wasn't really confident on the podium. I was kind of hesitant to show too much. I didn't want to. I don't know. I just wasn't really confident in it, so I kind of, held back. And once I started getting more comfortable with the people, and once I started getting more comfortable with me, it made it a lot easier just to open up and really kind of do more things and feel more comfortable with it. A lot of that has come from watching other people, watching the cooperating teachers conduct, the classes we took as at the graduate level with conducting, and really just seeing other people do it really is a huge help and has helped me grow from that aspect, which is a really big part of what we're going to be doing out in the field is making music and directing people. So that's been a really big step for me. I think another one of the biggest things I've learned over these semesters is really how students learn, because talking about the theory of learning with different age levels is one thing, like in our psychology class and our other teaching classes. Talking about it conceptually is kind of one thing, but then actually getting in the field and seeing, okay, the 7th graders, they can't do this. If I explain it to this, they won't understand it. But the symphonic band at the high school, I can tell them this and they'll understand it. That sort of thing. It was really hard for me, since it's been so long since I was a beginner instrumentalist, to take on the 7th grade class, especially as a woodwind player. They're all brass players, and so just kind of knowing what to say to them to get them to play a high note, or to make a good sound in the low register of the trombone, that sort of thing. You really, once you get experience from day to day, you really start to know how they learn, and so that helps you with how you plan your lesson, how you deliver the lesson, and just what concepts you teach them. Same between the concert band and the symphonic band at the high school. They're all high schoolers, but there's a huge difference between the two that you wouldn't really expect. Obviously, there's sometimes a year or two difference in age, but definitely in musical maturity, there's a difference. So you have to approach them different ways, and before going into the field, and even just during the observation period, you don't really realize that. But once you start to teach both sides, and you can see what works one way and what works another, it's really eye-opener, and I've definitely learned a lot from teaching these different age groups. Obviously, just all the logistics and the details of running a band program is so much more than putting on a concert twice a year, and having a marching band. There's so much there that you have to do that you just don't even realize. And by attending the booster meetings and staying for after-school rehearsals and watching them, plan and get ready for this trip that they had in the spring, there's just so much there that doesn't really cross your mind when you think band teacher. You think, someone who directs the band and has them play a concert. But there's so much more, and the cooperating teachers that I've worked with have really kind of worked to show me, this is the kind of stuff you're going to have to be doing, that you're going to have to prepare yourself, that sort of thing. And really, the field experience has helped me deal with situations. Obviously, experience is the best way to learn this stuff. Taking classes on it helps, but really the firsthand experience of working with kids and encountering situations where you're not sure what to do gets you ready for going out on your own. I was really glad at certain situations when I'd be teaching and I wouldn't know what to do, I could have the cooperating teacher answer the question, and I had that there. But seeing how he handled it really taught me, how it could be handled in the future when I'm on my own, how I could deal with the situation. I've learned so much from the students. I hope they learned from me. I've definitely learned from the teachers that I worked with, and it's it's really been great. I've enjoyed it. It'll be a little sad to leave the kids and the school behind, but I hope I made an impression, and they definitely made an impression on me, and have definitely helped me grow a lot as a teacher. And for that, I'm really grateful for this experience, and hopefully it'll prove very useful when I start a job of my own, whenever that might be. That's all I have. It's been a great year, great semester, and I just really hope real teaching can be as fun as this student teaching experience was. And that's all. Bye.